Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
David Villa! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. David Villa. Now it's Dembele. Schlotterbeck. And it's Guardiola. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Darwin. Threads one in. Oh, he's onto this. Now then, can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
Goes for the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Searching pass he's played there. Neymar.
Bangladesh really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Villa. Now it's Darwin. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Palmer. Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a sharp pass. De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nunez is onto this. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the...
It's Dembele! It's hit the upright. Serginho gets it away and claimed it back swiftly.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a good shapes to shoot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. And a shot! And he hits the net! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter. And
oh, he's been... Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
This is their second corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go for... And he's had a hit! Great vision.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass is just off target. That is ended up in no man's land.
Bangladesh really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's picked his way through. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! And it's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
He read that.
Oh no, this does not look good. Guardiola. Cafu. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And he's there to retrieve it.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Van Nistelrooy. And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. Good ball over the top. Yamal. Now the cross. Batistuta trying to keep this in. Well-timed, excellent interception. Cafu. Beckenbauer. He has found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found... Hazard! Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. Palmer. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got away. Scholes. And he lines up a cross. Marquinhos. Guardiola! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And there's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Royce. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Yamal. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he finish? He's got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gets a good foot in there. And this is Scholes. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. I think we're just about done here.
Bangladesh nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Palmer, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he, the man? Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Palmer. Van Nistelrooy. Olise. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And Messi! It's hit the upright. Goal! Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Schlotterbeck. Guardiola. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank. Good chance here! Bellingham. Olise! Palmer is there and he can get that clear. Costa Curta with a definite foul there. Bellingham. for Olise. And it's Messi. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Great vision.
Bangladesh truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass.
And Messi! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Has been indicated.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Bangladesh certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. Bellingham! Bellingham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Olise. Olise going full tilt down the right-hand side. Irwin. He's gone for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 4 coming up here. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper...
Oh, he's been caught. He's had a shot! He's got a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He won't be happy with that one. Van Nistelrooy. Spread out to the left. Irwin in acres of space out wide. Oh, what Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is number 18, Messi.
Diaby
Substitution.
takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is a little undercooked. Bebeto. And it's Palmer. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Bebeto with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Hazard. Number 22, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 27, Serginho. Number 20, Mbappe. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's had it nicked away. Played into space out wide. That is lovely. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes long and straight. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bangladesh desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So, what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. De Bruyne. Oh, it's Bebeto. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And he's intervened well there. Schlotterbeck. Now it's Bebeto. Can he get on the end of this? Ah, he's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for a runner. Couldn't swing. Bebeto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Palmer. Threads one in. And that has been cut short. That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's got the beating of his... It's Asa! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution on the field. Number 5, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is
And the second half gets underway.
Messi.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Bebeto.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Bebeto. Tries to play it through. Schlotterbeck. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Bangladesh really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Palmer. Van Nistelrooy! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's been cut out, well played. James. And it's Guardiola. Messi. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. To Guardiola. James. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been clubbed away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a mistake! He won't be happy with that one. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a gauge would qualify as a steal.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The final seconds now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Bebeto. Spread neatly. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.